How's it going, everyone? Landon with LMR.com. Welcome to my breakdown and install on this ABS delete block from the folks over at SVE, designed for the 1998 to 2004 Mustangs. This ABS distribution delete block from SVE is going to appeal to the SN95 and New Edge Mustang owner out there that is transitioning their car to a more casual racer than a daily driver. This block is constructed from billet aluminum right here in the good old state of Texas and is precision machined to be a direct bolt-in modification. Each machine port has the same thread pitch to that of the factory ABS module, allowing the factory fittings to fully seat within the distribution block. Now, this delete block is meant for off-road use only, and by removing the ABS module, the ABS light on the dash will be illuminated. Fitment-wise, this block is designed to fit 1998 to 2004 Mustangs that came equipped with the 6-port ABS module. If your car came equipped with the 5-port module, you will need to source an M10 by 1.0 brake line plug. To begin, support the car with the lift or jack stands. Position a drain pan underneath the ABS module. Clean the module so that you don't run the risk of foreign material getting inside of the ports. Pull up on the electrical connection and out on the safety clip. Position this harness out of the way. Loosen all of the top fittings with a 13mm flare nut wrench. Loosen the fittings facing toward the driver's side with a 13mm flare nut wrench as well. Loosen but do not remove the rearward 13mm bracket retaining nut on the frame rail. Loosen and fully remove the frontward retaining nut on the frame rail. Loosen and remove the 10mm bolt underneath the frame rail. Use an open end wrench to loosen each fitting the rest of the way. Remove the lines from the ports. Remove the retaining nut from the frame rail. Pass the bracket over the stud, and then feed the module out of the car from the bottom. Position the delete block into place. Evenly thread all of the fittings into the block. It is important that these do not get cross-threaded. If your car came equipped with the 5-port ABS module, use the brake line plug that you sourced and install it into the open hole. Snug down the fittings with an open-end wrench. Use a combination of crescent wrenches to keep leverage on the block while you tighten the 2 side fittings. Tighten each fitting with the flare nut wrench. Use an appropriate length screwdriver in between the 4 top fittings. This will allow enough leverage so that you can tighten each fitting. Move the screwdriver accordingly as you tighten each fitting. Utilize something that is waterproof to wrap the harness and tuck it out of the way. Thoroughly clean the area. To give the delete block a more complete look, remove the 2 studs from the frame rail. Release the tab with a flathead screwdriver and then pry the stud out of the frame rail. Do this for each stud. Now open the cap on the master cylinder. Top off the reservoir with fresh fluid until it reaches the max fill line. Reinstall the cap and then remove all 4 wheels. Starting at the rear on the passenger side, position a 7/16 or 11mm wrench over the rear bleeder and follow that with a clear piece of hose. Place the hose inside of a bottle or special fluid cup. Have a friend pump the brakes 2 to 3 times and then hold. Open the bleeder and then close it. Repeat this until fluid begins to flow. Move to the driver's side rear and repeat the steps. Check the master cylinder fluid level and add additional fluid as needed. Be sure you don't let the reservoir run empty. Then you'll move to the passenger front and use a 10mm wrench on the bleeder screw. Finally, bleed the driver's side front caliper and check the reservoir level. Top it off with fluid and then reinstall the cap. Reinstall the wheels and then get the car on the ground. After that, you're all finished. Wrapping things up here, guys, this ABS distribution delete block is a pretty straightforward install. I would recommend the assistance from a friend so that they can help you bleed the brakes, and now is also a dang good time to perform a complete flush of the brake system with fresh fluid. Now, for any of you guys currently running or plan on running a manual steering and brake setup, this SVE delete block will go hand in hand with those modifications. To see more how-to and review videos covering industry-leading products, be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like this video and don't forget to turn on notifications. While you're at it, be sure and check out our other videos and don't forget to shop LMR.com for all things 1979 to present Mustang and SVT like.